The 1970 Albion Lorries hold a special place in the history of commercial vehicles, known for their durability, reliability, and distinctive design. Among the many models produced by Albion, those painted in fire engine red were particularly striking, often used in municipal services, industrial transportation, and specialized applications like firefighting and heavy-duty logistics. With their bold and commanding presence, these lorries were built to withstand demanding workloads while maintaining a classic and recognizable aesthetic. Albion, a Scottish manufacturer with a legacy dating back to the early 20th century, was known for producing robust trucks that combined practicality with engineering excellence. By 1970, the company had solidified its reputation as a leader in the commercial transport industry, manufacturing vehicles that were widely used across the UK and beyond. The fire engine red color was commonly associated with emergency services and industrial fleet vehicles, ensuring high visibility on the road. The 1970 Albion Lorries featured a boxy, utilitarian design, with a steel cab structure that provided protection and functionality. Large round headlights, a prominent front grille with the Albion badge, and sturdy side mirrors contributed to their signature look. The chassis was designed to accommodate a variety of configurations, from flatbeds and tippers to fire engines and haulage trucks. The rugged build quality allowed these lorries to handle heavy loads over long distances, making them an essential part of the commercial transport sector. Under the hood, the Albion Lorries were powered by reliable diesel engines that emphasized torque and fuel efficiency. The engines were designed to offer steady power delivery, ensuring smooth operation even under significant strain. Paired with a manual transmission, these trucks required skilled handling, but provided drivers with precise control over gear shifts and power distribution. The rear-wheel drive setup allowed for better traction and load management, particularly important for heavy cargo and rough terrains. The suspension system was built to withstand continuous heavy use, featuring leaf springs and reinforced axles to absorb shocks and maintain stability. The braking system, though basic by modern standards, was well engineered for the time, using drum brakes to provide adequate stopping power for loaded trucks. These mechanical aspects contributed to the longevity of Albion Lorries, making them a popular choice for fleet operators who value durability and reliability. Inside the cab, the design was functional and straightforward, reflecting the workhorse nature of these vehicles. The dashboard featured essential gauges for monitoring speed, fuel levels, and engine temperature, ensuring drivers had the necessary information at a glance. The steering wheel was large and heavy, requiring effort to maneuver, especially at low speeds. The seating was practical, designed for long hours on the road, though not necessarily focused on luxury. Storage compartments and easy-to-access controls made the cab an efficient workspace for drivers who spent most of their day behind the wheel. The fire engine red Albion Lorries were often customized for various roles, with some converted into emergency response vehicles, recovery trucks, or industrial transporters. Fire departments in the UK and other regions used Albion chassis for pumpers and ladder trucks, taking advantage of their reliability and strong frame. Other models were adapted for construction and logistics, serving as heavy-duty transport solutions in industries that required rugged and dependable vehicles. In terms of performance, these trucks were designed to be workhorses rather than speed machines. The focus was on providing enough power to move heavy loads efficiently rather than achieving high speeds. The Albion diesel engines of the time typically ranged between 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder configurations, offering a balance between fuel efficiency and pulling power. The manual transmission allowed drivers to modulate power delivery, making these trucks suitable for various terrains and load conditions. Drivers of the era needed to have a solid understanding of gear management to make the most of these trucks, especially when dealing with steep inclines or challenging road conditions. One of the reasons Albion Lorries from the 1970s remain respected among truck enthusiasts is their straightforward mechanical design. Unlike modern vehicles that rely heavily on electronic components, these lorries were purely mechanical, making them easier to repair and maintain. Many of them remain operational for decades due to their robust construction and the availability of replacement parts. Fleet operators appreciated their long service life, and some units are still seen at classic vehicle rallies and exhibitions today. Albion Lorries were also known for their adaptability. The same basic chassis could be configured for a variety of applications, making them a versatile option for different industries. The flatbed versions were commonly used for transporting goods and equipment, while enclosed box truck variants were used for deliveries. Tipper versions, with their hydraulic lift systems, were essential for construction and waste management applications. Fire engine conversions saw the Albion chassis used in emergency response roles, equipped with water pumps, ladders, and storage compartments for firefighting equipment. Despite being over 5 decades old, many 1970 Albion Lorries have survived, either preserved by collectors or still in use in certain parts of the world. Vintage truck enthusiasts appreciate these lorries for their historical significance and mechanical simplicity, often restoring them to their original condition or modifying them for modern road use. Restoration projects typically involve refurbishing the bodywork, repainting in the iconic fire engine red, and overhauling the mechanical components to ensure continued performance. Collectors and restorers often seek out these vehicles for their historical value, and restored models can be seen at classic truck shows, parades, and vintage vehicle gatherings. The unique styling and durability of these trucks make them popular among enthusiasts who appreciate classic commercial vehicles. Restoration efforts typically include engine rebuilds, chassis reinforcement, and interior refurbishments to bring these vehicles back to their original glory. Albion's legacy lives on in the commercial vehicle industry, and its lorries from the 1970s remain a testament to the brand's commitment to quality engineering. The company was eventually absorbed into Leyland Motors, and while the Albion name ceased production in later years, its influence can still be seen in British commercial vehicle design. For those who love vintage lorries, the 1970 Albion models continue to be a symbol of engineering, excellence, and practical design. For those interested in learning more about classic commercial vehicles, in-depth reviews, and restoration projects, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay updated on the latest insights into automotive history and heritage. Classic trucks, like the 1970 Albion fire engine red models, are more than just machines. They are a part of history that continues to inspire vehicle enthusiasts around the world. Whether you are a collector, restorer, or simply a fan of classic transport vehicles, following the journey of these iconic lorries provides a fascinating glimpse into a bygone era of commercial transportation.